Yasu Malagedo. Welcome to the Malaka Podcast. I hate Jake Gyllenhaal.
The cult classic Roadhouse from 1989 all over again. And who did they hire to play Patrick Swayze's bouncer role? Jake Gyllenhaal, who will reportedly play a former UFC fighter working as a bouncer in a...
Fucking shit. Fuck, man. No. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, fucking, oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. Come on, you fucking shit. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, you can tell from that brilliant rant I just did. I heard this news a few days ago, so it doesn't come that much as a surprise, as you can clearly tell by my acting. Thank you, Second City. But it still pisses me off that much. And what you just heard are my true feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, I love Roadhouse. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It is a cult classic. It has a shitty rating on IMDb, but who cares? We all love this movie. They tried to make a remake or reboot or some kind of stupid sequel years ago. Yes, they did. I didn't believe it either. I saw some stupid review online. Obviously, it didn't have anybody from the previous movie, but I of course I didn't see it, I didn't see Caddyshack 2 or 3, and I don't plan on seeing Roadhouse 2. It's not going to happen. But when I heard about this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you, I always had kind of a hatred towards Jake Gyllenhaal. And it's not that strong of a hate like Shia LaBeouf, but it's not that low like Owen Wilson. It's somewhere in the middle, okay? Now listen, I don't think he's, the most brilliant actor in the world. He's no Daniel Day-Lewis. He's not that bad of an actor. He's done some good movies here and there. I get that. But at the same time, how the fuck do you say yes to a reboot of Roadhouse? Do you have the charm of Patrick Swayze, sir? I don't think so. Okay, I get it. Ladies love you. And yes, I get that I'm basically pulling a Kanye West going on stage, and telling off Taylor Swift. I'm going to lose the woman vote on this. I get that, but I don't care. This should not be happening. And I heard McGregor there, he's going to be in the movie as well, and I'm just assuming he's going to play the bad guy, because we all know how much Americans love people with accents. But the point is, this should not happen. And this does not help the fact that I already had sort of a dislike for Jake Gyllenhaal. So, without further ado, on this hot fucking Sunday, which is like 35 degrees, and I gotta turn off the AC, I gotta turn off the fan, and now I gotta do research about Jake Gyllenhaal here, and I found a funny picture of him eating a sandwich, and he's laughing his ass off, and he always likes to eat by himself, and okay, so at least we got one thing in common. But the point is, this is something I have to do, okay? So bear with me, okay? Because I'm still pissed off about the whole Roadhouse thing, and obviously I'm going to get into more details about that later. But let's review what Jake Gyllenhaal is all about. And again, I've never eaten a sandwich and found it that funny. Have I eaten a sandwich with blue shorts on? Probably. Maybe by the third or fourth sandwich, I laugh my ass off, but that's because I'm in a carb coma, and that's a tale for another time. But let's talk about this man who is going to ruin another one of my classic movies, not as much, as Michael Bay has, but again, story for another time. But let's just get into this. And again, of course, I have to go to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, because why not? Here we go. I mean, how can you... I'm sorry, just before... Again, Roadhouse is a classic. I never even knew about this movie until I watched Family Guy, that episode, because I always thought Patrick Swayze did all these, like, stupid rom-coms, like Ghost and Dirty Dancing, and Dirty Dancing is still weird to me. I mean, the girl was, like, 16, he was, like, 35. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Yeah, good luck making that movie today. But again, let's just get this over with. Nothing else to do in this hot-ass fucking day. But let's just do that. I'm already pissed off here. Don't worry. House. Roadhouse. Family Guy. Okay. Let's go. Jacob Benjamin Gyllenhaal, which apparently is Swedish. Okay. Born December 19th, 1980, is an American actor born into the Gyllenhaal family. Duh. He is the son of director Stephen Gyllenhaal and screenwriter Naomi Foner. I think I said that right. Foner? Or Foner? Yeah. Okay. Usually there's a PH. But anyways. His older sister is actress Maggie Gyllenhaal. Lovely woman. He began acting as a child, making his acting debut in City Slickers. What? Followed by roles in his father's films, A Dangerous Woman and Homegrown. His breakthrough roles were as Homer Hickam in October Sky and as a psychology-troubled teenager in Donnie Darko. Gyllenhaal starred in the 2004 science fiction disaster film The Day After Tomorrow. He played Jack Twist in Ang Lee's 2005 romantic drama Brokeback Mountain, for which Gyllenhaal won a BAFTA award and was nominated for an Academy Award. His career progressed with starring roles in the thriller Zodiac, the romantic comedy Love and Other Drugs, and the science fiction film Source Code. Further acclaim came with his roles in Denis Villeneuve's I think I got it. Thrillers, Prisoners, and Enemy. And he received nominations for the BAFTA Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role for his performances as a manipulative journalist in Nightcrawler and a troubled writer in Nocturnal Animals. His highest grossing release came with the Marvel Cinematic Universe superhero film Spider-Man Far From Home, in which he portrayed Quentin Beck Mysterio. He also had lead roles in Wildlife, Velvet Buzzsaw, The Guilty, and Ambulance. You know, the one time, I live down the street from a hospital, the one fucking time I wanted an ambulance to come by and forget it. Gyllenhaal had performed on stage, starring in a West End production of the play This Is Our Youth and Broadway productions of the musical Sunday in the Park with George, as well as plays Constellations and Sea Wall, A Life, the latter most of which earned him a nomination for the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play. Aside from acting, he is vocal about political and social issues. Good way to smooth that out, okay? Not only can this guy spend the rest of his life on his back, aka the Brad Pitt Club, but he's very political, he's social, he's got a good head of hair. I'll give him that, okay? Believe me, I know. I get it, you know? I get it why people like him, and he seems like a good dude. I get it, you know? But again, Roadhouse is a classic movie. Listen, okay, it got nominated for what, 5 Razzies, whatever? Who gives a shit? It's classic. Does the ending make any sense? You know, a bear fell on me. Swimming in the lake, whatever. It's awesome. It is fucking awesome, okay? I thought you'd be bigger. Well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. You don't need to be that big to apparently, be a bouncer. Believe me, I know. I've been a bouncer many times in my 40-year-old life. And yeah, it's true. I've worked with many small people. A lot of these people know karate. A lot of these people know, judo and all that shit, whatever. It's true. But that's what made the character so cool. Okay? But Jake Gyllenhaal as taken over as Patrick Swayze, as, Dalton, come on. We're pushing it. Hollywood, we're running out of fucking ideas. I get it. We've been smacked by Will Smith and we don't know what the fuck to do. But at the same time, we gotta think of original ideas. Please, leave the classics alone. Okay? It's already bad enough you remade The Omen. Now we gotta fucking put up with this shit too? Really? I can't understand what the fuck, what the Malaka McGregor is saying most of the time anyway. Okay? I mean, didn't he hit a random guy in a bar one time? Like some old guy that was like twice my age for no reason. Okay, now we're going to put him in the movies. Now he's got the right to beat the shit out of people. I don't know. He's making comments like he fought like a Mexican. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's put him in a movie. Why not? Again, I got nothing against McGregor. Please don't kick my ass. The point is, all I'm saying is, why would you remake a classic? Why? So I found some facts about Jake Gyllenhaal here, and let's read them off. Why not? Okay, here's a picture of him. He definitely loves the color blue. What is this? Dipley.com. He's wearing a blue jean hat. I didn't know they made those anymore. Kind of a Hawaiian blue. He's got a whole blue thing going. Thumbs up. That's funny. Okay, I'll give him that. Okay. Anyways, let's go. He comes from a famous family. There's a lot of star power in the Gyllenhaal family. Okay, so we mentioned this before. Okay, so usually when this happens, most of the people they end up working together. I mean, sometimes it works out like Jake Gyllenhaal here. Sometimes you're Will Smith's kid. It's the luck of the draw. That's all. So, like I said, sister, Maggie Gyllenhaal, she's great. She did a great job in the series The Deuce. Yeah. I know. James Franco was in there. I get it. But still a great series. If you got the chance, see that one. She was in a movie called, Secretary? She was great in that too. Really good actress. Jake, he's... We'll get into that later. But and they also start together in the movie Donnie Darko, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, so whenever you can share this unique experience together with family, that's cool. I'll give him that. And then he said here, my sister is probably the reason why I do this. She's somebody I admire more than anybody in the world and drives me nuts sometimes. Said this before, and I'll say it again. Thank you, God. I am an only child. I love you. Everything, is great. It's quiet. See? Nothing. They've both even been nominated for Oscars. Yes, I also mentioned this before. Again, he's always smiling. He's always, again, if I could just lay back and put my feet in the air, I would be in heaven too. I get it. What the hell is he here? Is he just walking a thing here? Again, wearing a blue jacket. I'm seeing a theme here. Okay. So anyways, when Maggie got her role in Crazy Heart, Jake had some brotherly advice. He said, it's a lot of fun and enjoy it in that spirit. If you make it too much more than that, you'll probably go astray. There you go. Okay. So you can see they got a pretty good bond here. Okay. Which is nice, actually, because, you always hear these stories about Hollywood actors, actresses, they work together and, they usually don't get along. Even with family, it's even worse sometimes. And, but they seem to have a pretty good relationship. So that's cool, And again, I said I hate this man, but it's you're not making a good case for me, man. So he seems like a good guy that loves his family, gives advice. Jeez, this is gonna bite me in the ass. I know it. His first acting role was in City Slickers, which I can't believe. So you know what? At least he was in the good one, not the shitty second one there. I don't know. The brother came back. That was just fucking stupid, but that's cool. So we'll get more into that later. He attended high school with Jason Segel. Fuck, he just keeps getting cooler. Holy shit. They both attended Harvard Westlake School, which has had a lot of famous alumni over the years. In addition to Jake's sister Maggie, this includes Tori Spelling, Shirley Temple, Jessica Capshaw, I don't know who that is, and Bryce Taylor. I don't know who that is either. But hey, that's cool. There you go. I did a podcast about Jason Segel. What happened to him? I don't know. He's a cool guy. Don't worry about it. He's all right. He's killing it right now, actually, in the new series about the Lakers and all that. He did a great job there. So check that one out for sure. Again, there's not much to hate about this guy. He's the inspiration behind Taylor Swift's breakup song, "We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together." Wow, he had a thing with her too. Jesus Christ. So I just mentioned her, obviously. That's okay. I was to say here. The pair dated for a few months, but he clearly broke her heart. Just look at these lyrics. "I'm really gonna miss you picking fights, and me falling for it, screaming that I'm right. And you would hide away and find your peace of mind with some indie record that's much cooler than mine." That's not the only song Jake has been rumored to inspire. Holy shit. Okay. So I think everyone's just learned this by now. If you go out with Taylor Swift, definitely expect a revenge record for sure. Fans also think that he's the subject in All Too Well and The Last Time. In All Too Well, the lyrics sing, "Left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now." I mean, what if it's a nice scarf? I mean, you know, I just saw the Elvis movie. I mean, he gave out, you know, his scarves all the time. I mean, some of them can be pretty good quality. Fans think this is about Jake since Taylor spent Thanksgiving with Jake's family before their breakup. Okay. Wow. Other famous exes of the star. Wow, there's more. Great. Include Kristen Dunst, Reese Witherspoon, Natalie Portman, and model Elisa Miller. Is that how you say it? Alyssa Miller? I mean, okay. Wow. This guy's starting to have Marlon Brando numbers. Anyways, his godmother is Jamie Lee Curtis. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. First of all, Jamie Lee Curtis is fucking awesome. And in addition to his famous family, he has a famous extended family. If that wasn't enough star power, Paul Newman gave Jake his first driving lesson. Not a lot of people can say that. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not even, I'm on 5 facts in. I'm already, Paul Newman, really? One of the coolest motherfuckers of all time? Cool Hand Luke, Slapshot, The Hustler? Really? Really? That's the dude, and we all know he was obsessed. Well, the cool people that are out there, we all know that he was obsessed with race car driving. So he probably taught him some cool moves and. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh Madonna Mia! Holy fuck! Oh my God! This. Oh, very. Very hard to hate this man. There has to be something like he tripped over a puppy. Hold on, he had to attend cowboy camp before filming Brokeback Mountain. Since Heath Ledger grew up in farms in Western Australia, he refused to go. But Jake was basically forced to, since he was a city boy who needed roughing up. Okay, so that's fair. But at the same time, who wouldn't want to go to fucking cowboy camp? That's awesome. Spend some time on the range, learn how to rope a cow or two. You know, make sure they don't get hurt, of course, you know, because you don't want, you know, PETA on your ass. But, yeah, I mean, good look, come on. Really? And he gets to work with cool Heath Ledger. We all know how cool that motherfucker is. I mean, I'll find something. He worked a string of normal jobs as a teen. Okay, so he worked his way up. So again, Christ. In order to keep him grounded, his grandparents encouraged him to work a bunch of different jobs during the summertime. So then, there you go. They didn't spoil him. They get... Oh, on top of that, he had good parents too. Holy shit. Oh, sweating my ass off here. It's like 35 degrees today, ladies and gentlemen. It just, you know, it's like this, like twice a year in Toronto. Figures. But anyways, this included working as a lifeguard in Martha's Vineyard and as a restaurant busboy. So I got to work at a cool place, you know, make some good tips. Probably got some good connections, you know. Probably having sex with some hot waitresses too, Jesus. Being a lifeguard wasn't always easy. Well, I don't know. I watch Stranger Things, and apparently that one lifeguard, I don't know, other than him, you know, well, it didn't end well for him in the end there with the alien, whatever the fuck it was. But, you know, still, he got to, you know, it's, you know, well, listen, when you're a male lifeguard, it kind of explains itself, eh? You know, I mean, you know, we all grew up watching Baywatch. Remember that episode in Friends when Chandler had to pee on Monica's leg since she got stung by jellyfish? No. Well, he had to do that for some poor woman. Okay, now, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so, but you know what? Now I think about it, like, I can't even fault him for this. I can't. I had to literally piss on my own leg because one time, yeah, I got stung, and but I think it was a bee though. No, but does it work? No, something bit me in the... No, what was it? Something... Yeah, because I was in the village, and, you know, like when you're in a village of, like, 12 people, there's no rubbing alcohol. Fuck, it's not even running water. But, yeah, so, again, he did what he had to do. He whipped out his dick, and he had to, you know, unfortunately pull an R. Kelly here, and, you know, help out a woman. But he did it, you know, to help her. He did it because it was, you know, the right thing to do. So... there you go. I mean, you know, yeah, this, I don't, you know, probably got her number after, fucking, it's living the life, man. He was almost Spider-Man. Of course he was. Again, he's in a blue suit. What is going on here? Before production on the second film started, Tobey Maguire dropped out due to back issues. While Jake prepared to suit up and play Spider-Man, Tobey ended up recovering in time. Thank fucking God. Now, if Patrick Swayze can raise from the fucking dead, so we can prevent another problem, that'd be great. But again, you know, look, listen, I'm just thankful that Josh Hartnett wasn't Spider-Man. Okay, you know that. You know, he seems like a good guy, but he always seems like he's sleeping all the time, and I don't know. But yeah, so again, things worked out. Thank God. Thank God. He skipped his bar mitzvah to volunteer at a homeless shelter. Dude, you missed out on a lot of money. A bar mitzvah is a big deal for any Jewish teenager. It is. It really is. I did a bar mitzvah once for security. It was actually a lot of fun. The one DJ tried to get me to dance. I said no. I got a couple laughs out of it, but yeah, it was a good little time. Everyone partying it up. It's nice. But listen, you missed out on some envelopes, buddy. I'm telling you, you know. Whew. But anyways, but that's how nice of a guy he is. He volunteers his time. See, again, you can't fault it. Guys, I got nothing. When they turn 13, they get to have a huge party with lavish gifts and attention centered around them. But the actor chose to skip all this to give Sorry, I lost my voice there because I was just thinking about all the checks he lost out on. Back to others. Holy shit. So, it's really hard to hate this guy now. It really is. I mean, Jesus, you know. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about some movie he did called Bubble Boy later. That'll get me back. But yeah, so again, this guy volunteers his time. And yeah, you know, wow. He also shared that this was a way for his parents to find a middle ground between their religions. That's because one was Christian and one was Jewish. Jake wasn't the only one giving back. He also had his guests help out and feed the homeless. Oh my God. And this guy's swag game is just on point. Nobody uses the word swag anymore, but I don't give a fuck. It's too hot. The point is, you know what charisma you got to have? Like as a 13-year-old and say, listen guys. I just assume his balls didn't drop yet. If they did, I'm going to be really pissed. But just, you know, just help me out here. Listen, guys, I don't feel like being selfish today by just taking these envelopes filled with money, okay? Instead, we're going to go to the homeless shelter and we're going to help out the homeless. What the fuck is this kid talking about? Let's just do it. Let's just humor him. Okay. And there you go. Like that, holy shit. Wow. I have no chance in life. He once had a near-death experience. Okay. I mentioned Bubble Boy already. Was it that? No. In 2006, Jake was on vacation with his family at the Mancas Inverness Lodge when a fire broke out. This happened after a massive windstorm caused a tree to crash into the hotel around 2 a.m. Thankfully, no one was hurt, something that might be attributed to Jake. What happened? Did he whip out his cape and fucking blow it out? Daniel DeLong, chef and co-owner of the lodge, said that Jake was helping put things out of the fire. Jesus Christ. This guy, you know, dun 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 dun. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Jake Gyllenhaal. Holy fuck. Really? Really? I'm telling you, like, literally spend the rest of your life on your back. Everything will be served to you. Holy fuck. He seriously is a stand-up man. No fucking shit. Oh my God. I'm just worrying about keeping sweat from my upper lip right now. But this guy's like saving people and... Wow. This really backfired. His parents made him turn down a role in The Mighty Ducks. Aha! Finally, he makes a mistake. Well, sort of. I definitely remember crying on the kitchen counter, Gyllenhaal said on the Howard Stern show. Baba Booey. I was like, you guys are crazy. Sorry. You guys are crazy. Again, just give me that, please. In the end, they made him pass because of his education. My parents were like, look, you're about to enter junior high school. You got to get your education. That's the most important thing. I promise you, you hate us now, but you'll thank us later. And I do. Everyone else is going out there. I'm just like, man, he had the chance to be part of the Emilio Estevez team and, I don't know, warn Jesse Smollett there. Don't fake a robbery. It'll cost you. But whatever. If he got the role, it would have been his second one right after City Slickers. Okay, so, hey. Again, things worked out. According to this picture, he's in some kind of nutcracker uniform. I don't know what's going on there. Nothing blue, though. But, yeah. Okay, hey. Whatever. whatever. You know, it's just little things like that, you know. But again, Roadhouse, it's such a classic movie, not in the sense that, you know, it's like really good. I mean, it is really good, you know, but it's that beautiful, good, bad, I don't give a fuck, tough machismo movie that only Patrick fucking Swayze could pull off. And, you know, they got the narrator from The Big Lebowski, Sam Elliott. You know, he's just... Who wouldn't want to be best friends in a movie with Sam fucking Elliott? That fucking mustache is epic. Epic. I don't know. Again, guys, it's so hot in here. I have no idea if this is sweat or tears. But the point is, you know, I don't know why they're attempting to remake this movie, reboot this movie. I don't know what the fuck they even call it anymore. Who cares? Just come up with some new ideas. But again, you know, let's focus on Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal here and see what movies, you know, he's done in his career. And of course, we're going to go on IMDb because I don't like fucking Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, for some reason they think the movie Get Out is good. Yeah, I said it. Okay, it's not a good movie. I don't know where you people are getting this from. I honestly think I like the two dudes from Matt TV, the one guy that did it, whatever. You know, but let's just be honest. I'm pretty sure that guy, okay, he wrote a skit back in the day for Matt TV. It was supposed to be funny, whatever. And the movie is kind of funny in the sense it wants to be about racism, blah blah blah, whatever. But I don't like it. I don't like it. That's it. I don't like it. And they should have went with the alternative ending because then that would have been more like a Twilight Zone-esque kind of thing. But again, I don't know where I'm going with this. It is fucking hot as hell. What was I doing again? IMDb, right. So IMDb, okay? Let's start from the beginning here of Mr. Gyllenhaal's resume here. So, like I mentioned before, the first movie that he did was a little movie called City Slickers, where he played Danny Robbins. Now, for those of you who don't know what City Slickers is, it is, according to IMDb, it says, on the verge of turning 40. Been there, done that. An unhappy Manhattan yuppie is roped into joining his two friends on a cattle drive in the Southwest. Now, this movie is fucking classic. Classic comedy. You got Billy Crystal in there. Speaks for himself. Great stand-up comedian. Always a pleasure when he hosts the Oscars. You never have to worry about him getting slapped. You know, because then technically if Will Smith did it to him, it'd be, I guess, a hate crime. Daniel Stern, I don't know what happened to this dude. I love him. I mean, we all love him, you know, in the Home Alone movies. Jack Palance speaks for itself. The second one that they did, it was just, it was all over the place. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, they tried to, it's his brother. Stupid. Bruno Kirby, he's awesome. Rest in peace to him. He was awesome in Godfather 2. This is a classic comedy. Classic comedy. I didn't even know Jake Gyllenhaal was in this, but again, to, you know, work with these people, it's a pleasure. Okay, so I would just check out that movie just because it is a classic comedy. It's awesome. Check it out when you get a chance. The next movie he did was a movie called A Dangerous Woman. I mentioned this before. He plays a character named Edward. Isn't every woman dangerous? Hashtag me too. Hashtag not me. It's a comedy podcast for the most part, folks. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. Now, don't blame me. Blame the heat. Yeah, 5.8 out of 10. Okay, not the best rating, but again, you know, you get to work with the family there. Why not? So, you know, it's up to you. You want to see it. Then he did a movie called Josh and Sam, which looks like a Sam is an acronym for something. God only knows what. You know, for some reason, I'm looking at this movie poster and this movie looks familiar. I don't know why. Yeah, this could be one of these movies that, you know, I could have seen back in the day. I'm not sure. Let's see. After their parents divorced, 12-year-old Josh and 7-year-old Sam decide to go on an underage road trip. Okay, that's realistic. Sick of being ferried between their distant mother and remarried father, Josh and his brother steal a car and set out for Canada. All right. Well, there you go. Well, you know what? Guys, you come up here, worst case scenario, something happens to you. We got free health care. Weed is legal. You know, you're good. Don't worry about it. So, and yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal was in this. So I don't remember this movie. I sort of remember the poster. You know, what are you going to do? But I don't know. Check it out. Homicide, Life on the Street is a TV series he did. And he was in Homegrown. I think I mentioned this before. Again, not the best rating, 5.7 out of 10. What are you going to do? Oh, speaking of weed, it says here, 3 marijuana farmhands see their boss killed, ending their peaceful existence in NW, California. I'm assuming that stands for Northwest. I have no idea. They decided to harvest, process, and sell the crop themselves. Crime bosses, corrupt cops, killer pilot, greed, etc. ensure. Why have I never heard of this movie? It sounds pretty good. Yeah, again, not the best rating, but sounds pretty good. Billy Bob Thornton, Hank Azaria, Kelly Lynch, John Lithgow, John Tenney, Ryan Felipe, John Bon Jovi. Yeah, sure, why not? Matt Ross, Judge Reinhold, Jamie Lee Curtis. There you go. Okay. Fuck. Why have I never heard of this movie? I'm not okay. Wow. All right. Well, if this was 1998, I'd be making a blockbuster night. But yeah. Okay. I'm definitely have to check this one out. Okay. All right. Keep in mind, Roadhouse did not have the best rating either. So just keep that in mind. Then he did a movie called October Sky. Came out in 1999, which, as a side note, which is an excellent year for movies, one of the best years. And yeah, this movie got a pretty good rating too, 7.8 out of 10. That's pretty good. The true story of Homer Hickman, a coal miner's son who was inspired by the first Sputnik launch to take up rocketry against his father's wishes. Okay, so I'm watching the trailer on IMDb here, and again, he's wearing a blue shirt. What the fuck is going on with blue, man? I like blue. You know the fucked up thing is, blue is my favorite color, and it's not because I'm a stupid fucking Leaf fan. I always thought it was a cool color. Look at it. They got the guy that always quotes Terminator from American Pie in it too. Fuck. All right. Okay, so I gotta watch another one. Okay, Chris Cooper, Laura Dern, You and Your Father Kick Ass. Yeah, that redhead dude. What was his name? Chris Owen. There you go. He's in that too. Yeah, I got good. Okay, I'm gonna have to check this one out too. Okay. Then in 2001, he did 3 movies. The first one was Donnie Darko, where he plays Donnie Darko. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this movie has a rating of 8.0 out of 10. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I've only seen this movie once, okay? I'm probably going to get some shit for this, but it's an okay movie. I think it's a little overhyped, okay? Just saying, little overhyped, like other movies. Get Out. But, it's still a good little movie. I'll give it that. A little creepy here and there. Again, the whole blue theme, this is getting creepy. But, yeah, light blue shirt. See, look at he's got numbers on his arm. Okay. What does it say here? After narrowly escaping a bizarre accident, a troubled teenager is plagued by visions of a man in a large rabbit suit. What's up, Dad? Who manipulates him to commit a series of crimes. This is why Elmer Fudd had a shotgun. But the point is, again, I don't remember a lot about this movie. I do remember it being a little creepy. It is a good movie. I do remember that. It's a decent little movie, but a little overhyped. I'm not going to lie. Just, it's still good. Still worth checking out. And, and I just realized Patrick Swayze is in this movie. Fuck me. This is, okay. So between the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse connection, Blue, this is just weird. Okay, so motorcycle. The point is, yeah, this, okay. You know what? It's up to you guys. You guys want to watch this movie again? Go ahead. I don't care. I thought it was pretty good. You know, it's not the worst movie, not the best, blah, 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 whatever. I don't know. I heard at one point Seth Rogen is in this movie. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to do a Seth Rogen podcast one day. But, yeah. You want to check it out. I'm just saying it's a little overhyped. That's all I'm saying. You know? Almost 20 years later, now he's going to do... He stars in a movie with Patrick Swayze. Now he's going to remake one of it. Bubble Boy. Bubble fucking Boy. It's not Moors. It's Moops. That's the, like, I'll be honest with you, like, only, like, before this movie, like, I never heard of, like, the concept of a bubble boy. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to, like, make fun of anybody out there. I'm just saying, like, yeah, and then someone, like, first of all, good luck making this movie today, because there's no fucking way you would get away with it, okay? But he plays a character who's trapped in a bubble named Jimmy Livingston, okay? And again, I remember watching this movie, and I'm like, what's happening? Look at the tagline here. A journey of 2,755.8 miles begins with a single bounce. Life is an adventure. Don't blow it. Again, I'm watching the trailer here. They literally have people making fun of him outside his window wrapped in bubble wrap. Again, good fucking luck making this movie today. It would never happen. That guy has a disgusting mullet. But the point is, it must have been taped in New Jersey. Anyways, Bubble Boy's been in a bubble all his life due to no immune system. A cute blonde girl befriends BB. Really? We can't say Bubble Boy, we're just going to say BB. Okay. Her boyfriend proposes, and BB decides to travel across USA to Niagara Falls to stop the wedding. There you go. Okay. All right, you got Vern Troyer in there. Danny Trejo, who... Danny Trejo's in his 70s. I don't know a lot of people actually realize that. That guy can kick all our asses. He's fucking awesome. I remember Beetlejuice at one point from the Howard Stern Show being in this movie. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so how funny is it that, like I mentioned, Bubble Boy there from Seinfeld, but they got Brian George, who played Babu in Seinfeld as well. So, again, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but the point is, I don't remember a lot about this movie. Look, he's in a bubble, you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, if you want to check it out, cool, you know, I don't know. Clearly, he thought he had to pay his dues by doing this movie. So if you want, check it out. It's up to you. Lovely and amazing. Is it though? Is it? 6.7 out of 10. No, it's not that amazing. But yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of this one. I don't even see him in the cast here. I don't know. Catherine Keener, I always liked her. She's cool. A lot of people know her from 40-Year-Old Virgin, being John Malkovich. Self-esteem and insecurities are at the heart of this comedy about the relationship between a mother and her 3 confusing daughters. Does he play one of the daughters? I don't know. I don't even see him here. I don't know, in like the main, like 10, 15 people. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, it's up to you. The Good Girl. Okay. How good is she? Funny podcast, remember. Okay. Oh, okay, I remember this movie with Jennifer Aniston, yeah. Actually, this is a pretty decent movie. I like this one. This is when like Jennifer Aniston was trying to do like more serious roles and all that. And yeah, this isn't a bad movie, actually. Yeah. What do we got here? Discount store clerk strikes up an affair with a stock boy who considers himself the incarnation of Holden Caulfield. I don't know who that is. Again, only Jake Gyllenhaal could be a stock boy and have an affair with Jennifer Aniston. I mean, oh fuck, like what? Listen, Jake, if you can hear this, if you ever bitch about your life, I'm telling you, man, like you got to shut up, okay? Good little cast of people though. You got Deborah Rush, Mike White, John Carroll Lynch, who I always thought was a very underrated actor. Great on the Drew Carey Show, great in The Founder. He was in the last movie I mentioned, by the way, too. Zoe Deschanel, she's in this too. John C. Reilly, always awesome. Tim Blake Nelson, awesome. Yeah, good little cast of people. Okay, yeah, I haven't watched this movie in a while, but I remember being pretty good. So, yeah, definitely check it out. He was in a movie called Highway. He plays Pilot. Is he named Pilot, or is it just he's Pilot? Okay. He's got those like goggles, that the like Seth Green wore in Can't Hardly Wait. Remember that movie? I liked it. Yeah, 6.1 out of 10. Okay, so maybe other people didn't like it as much. But, yeah, after Jack gets caught with a Vegas mobster's wife in bed, yeah, that's always good, he's got to hit the road. Jack's best friend, Pilot, accompanies him. And the pair sets out on an adventure akin to Kuroka's on the road. Yeah. All right, Jared Leto. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna shit on Jared Leto or nothing, but I don't know. His movies, listen, I'll be honest. A lot of times I watch his movies, I have no idea what the character or what character he's playing. Okay, I love the new Blade Runner. It was awesome. His character shows up in like 2-3 scenes. I have no fucking clue what his character is. If you know, please tell me. Okay, I don't know if he's God. I don't know if he's the manager of that big ass warehouse. I have no fucking clue. Great movie though. Visually one of the best movies I've ever seen. But we're not talking about this movie. We're talking about this one, which I've never seen. But I got a good little cast here. Selma Blair, John C. Reilly, Jeremy Piven. Yeah, he got some shit there, or whatever. But I don't know. I still like him, man. I don't know. I heard they're going to bring back Entourage, the show. I mean, anything to make up for that shitty movie. But yeah. I don't know. If you want, check it out. I'm not stopping you. Who we got here? Moonlight Mile. I don't know. I don't know. He always works with good people. Look at this. Even in this one, he's working with Dustin Hoffman, Susan Sarandon. As he copes with the death of his fiancée, a young man befriends her parents and must figure out what he wants out of life. There we go. Okay, 6.6 rating. That's okay. It's on the whole 6.5 cusp, which I've talked about. Like if a movie's 6.5, you may like it, you may not, whatever. But again, if you're a young actor, you got the chance to work with Dustin Hoffman and Susan Sarandon, you fucking do it. Okay, these people are legends. It's awesome. I heard a thing that Susan Sarandon has like the most like arrests for a celebrity or something, and but it's all for like protests and stuff like that. But yeah, she's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've seen this one, so it looks all right. I might have to check it out. Why not? Was it The Good Girl Deleted Scenes video short? I don't know why that would come out a year later, but okay. The Day After Tomorrow. In my case, that'd be Monday. This movie. Yeah, one of these like, sci-fi. Okay, the movie, the world's gonna end, whatever. I listen, like for a while there in like the thousands, like you would just see tons of these movies. Like everybody, it's basically, you get an actor that's, doing good shit at the moment. You put him in there, put ahead of a green screen, let's, see what sticks to the wall and what hits, whatever, or sticks, or whatever the fuck, who cares? I didn't bother with this movie. I'm still here. I don't know. And tomorrow, Monday, I probably still will be. Hopefully it's just not as hot. Jiminy Glick in La La Wood. He played Jake Gyllenhaal. Shocker. They made a movie based on this character. I didn't even know that. Really? I love Martin Short, and I love what he's doing with him and Steve Martin and Selena Gomez right now in, what is it? Only Murders in the Building. Excellent show. Yeah. Very, very good. But I didn't even know they made a movie based on this character. I always enjoyed the interviews, but yeah, there you go. Culture critic Jimmy Glick gets tied up in a murder case at the Toronto Film Festival. All right. Okay. Well, listen, there's always something happening in Toronto. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, I don't know. Drake always keeps us updated. But, yeah, I don't know. I never saw this. Didn't get the best rating, but... yeah, again, I didn't even know they made a movie based on that character, so I will definitely have to check that out. Between the Towers, it's a short he did. He was the narrator. Okay, it's not, well, no, it is what you think, but it's actually about the guy who, what's his name? Philippe Petit's walk between the two towers, which I covered before in the, did I do a podcast on Gordon Levitt? I don't know, it's too hot, I can't think now, but he did a movie called The Walk. Really intense movie, especially when he's doing that walk at the end. Even when they test screened it, people like literally got sick and I think walked out because that whole scene was intense. I remember even standing up at that point, but it looks like they made a solistic what the fuck did I just say? Scholastic. There you go. Okay. You know the sad thing is I used to get these books all the time, part of school. Like remember they'd come in and like, what books do you want? And you know, you beg your parents to get you these books. Oh, this one has stickers. Cool. Yeah. So again, my mom is an English teacher, but I don't blame her. The point is, he narrated this. When you narrate something, it's easy money. So good for you, Jake. Good for you. Then in 2005, he did a little movie called Brokeback Mountain. And he played the character, Jack Twist. Now, the rating is 7.7 out of 10. Great movie. I mean, I just talked about this recently in my Heath Ledger podcast. Listen, we miss Heath Ledger. I mean, this guy was a fucking awesome actor. I mean, God only knows what he would have done after The Dark Knight and that success. And, you know, who knows? Maybe he would have showed up in another Batman movie. We don't know. But, you know, he's awesome. We all miss him. Rest in peace there. And but, you know, that's not to say that Jake Gyllenhaal was not good in this movie either. Okay? But I do say this, and again, I'm going to get some shit for this. I'm just being honest here, okay? Jake Gyllenhaal was good in this movie, okay? I'll give him his props, okay? No worries there. But this is what I like to call a classic incident as a piggyback acting. Now, what I mean by that is that, let's say you got two main actors in a movie, okay? One person is just amazing in the movie. I mean amazing, okay? You got Heath Ledger, okay? Just amazing in the movie. Then you got another guy who is still good, but is he as good as the lead actor? You know, really? Like, is he as good as the other actor or whatever? And, you know, and again, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal is good in this movie, okay? With the whole, you know, weird mustache. I get it. That's fine, okay? And again, I don't want to bring up Roadhouse again, but, you know, surprise, surprise. There better not be any weird facial hair he has, or you know, or I don't see, you know, McGregor, you know, with a weird mustache or some, you know, points at the end of it, you know, the wax that they put in shit, you know, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make the movie. Period. Okay, we'll get into that more later, but you know, still, don't do it. Now, like I said, Jake Gyllenhaal is good in this movie, okay? But I always say, you know, for a lot of roles he's done, he always kind of piggybacks off the other person. And again, I don't mean that in a bad way. A lot of people tend to do that. I get it. I'm just saying, you know, it's all about Heath Ledger in this movie. I feel like he's the one that put on the voice and all that. He was the one that was actually growing up in a farm and all that. And again, don't get me wrong, Jake Gyllenhaal was good in this movie, okay? I'm not trying to take anything away from him. It's not jealousy. I'm more jealous of the women he's dated and his hair. But the point is, he was still good in this movie. But at the same time, was he as good as Heath Ledger? No. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But, like I said, I talked about a lot of this movie in my Heath Ledger podcast. But this is a great movie. I mean, really, I won't say it was ahead of its time, you know, but at the same time, it was dealing with situations where, you know, people, you know, still deal with today, you know, with the, you know, whole community there, you know, it's not an easy life, guys. And back then, for these guys to be openly out and gay, I mean, they couldn't do it. They had all they had was literally Brokeback Mountain to meet up, at a certain point where, I mean, they're both married and, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And people are still dealing with this shit today. So, yeah, great movie. So whenever you got the chance to see it, see it. Again, all I'm saying is, don't make Roadhouse. But if you got a chance, see Brokeback Mountain. Okay? Very good movie. Very good movie. Proof. He plays a character named Harold Dobbs. Also, Hal. I don't know this movie. I don't know. I got nothing. 6.7 out of 10. That's not bad. Gwyneth Paltrow, Anthony Hopkins. I don't know. Isn't it great being an actor? You get good money. You get to work with Gwyneth Paltrow and cool people like Anthony Hopkins. Mr. Hannibal himself. I mean, like, what more do you want in life? I don't know if the movie's good or not. Who knows? Go see it. Jarhead. I did see this movie. Very good movie. I mean, it gives you a good idea of what's, it's like being in the Marines here and, all the stuff you got to deal with. The term jarhead, actually, I'll tell you a story. One time I was at a bar and I was talking to a guy that was in the Marines. And at the time, the movie came out before, this was years later, but like I mentioned the term jarhead and he took offense to that. Now, like, he wasn't that pissed at me, but he told me, he's like, look, don't call someone a jarhead because it's kind of an offensive term. It's, I don't know, it's like saying, I don't know, what can I compare it to? Let's say like a grease monkey for, like a car mechanic, grease monkey. I don't care for that term. Another Seinfeld reference. I can go all day. But, so it's an offensive term, but, they made the movie's called that, so I don't know if people were pissed off about that, but I don't know, 7.0 out of 10. I don't know why I said 0.0 there, but decent little rating, good little movie. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure, absolutely. But again, just watch it with that term. That's all I'm saying. Zodiac. This movie is crazy. I always forget he was in this, to be honest with you, because I was focused more on Robert Downey Jr. there, because it's Robert Downey Jr. Mark Ruffalo, great, but Jake's in this too. I forgot, yeah. So I haven't seen this movie in a while since it came out, but between 1968 and 1983, a San Francisco cartoonist becomes an amateur detective obsessed with tracking down the Zodiac Killer, an unidentified individual who terrorizes North Carolina with a killing spree. Now, we all know this is based on a true story, not the people. Well, maybe it is a little bit. Yeah, I you never know with movies. I don't know. Sometimes they borrow shit and blah 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 blah. Whatever. The point is, this is a good little thriller, good little movie, awesome little cast. Definitely check this one out for sure. For sure. Rendition. He plays a character named Douglas Freeman. I don't think I saw this one. 6.8 out of 10. It's not a bad rating. When a terrorist bombing in North Africa kills 19, including an American, an Egyptian chemical engineer flying from South Africa to his wife in USA is arrested upon arriving USA. Did that sentence make any sense? He disappears. His wife asks senator for help. A senator for help. Who wrote this? Fuck. This is usually, guys, on IMDb. It's usually on point, but this makes no sense. Wait, let me read this again. Egyptian chemical engineer flying from South Africa to his wife in USA, comma, is arrested upon arriving USA. Period. He disappears. Period. His wife asks senator for help. Yeah, who wrote this shit? Fuck. No, this is ugh. Okay, hopefully the movie's better. But all right, you got some good people in here. You got Reese Witherspoon, Alan Arkin, fucking awesome. He went to Second City too, apparently. I didn't find that out until I went there. Meryl Streep, Peter Sarsgaard. Don't worry, buddy. We'll forgive you for Green Lantern there. You know, mistakes happen. The point is, I didn't see this one, but decent rating. So, if you want, check it out. What happened to Reese Witherspoon? I don't know. She, I don't know. I'll find out later. The Lonely Island, I ran so far. Okay. So I remember this. They did the parody on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, I ran so far away. And I will stay. And you got the Sandberg on the piano there. Yeah, it was pretty good with the guys there. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. And then I remember one point they showed Jake Gyllenhaal for like 2 seconds. He had like a beard. He just like goes quickly with the peace sign. Like it was the quickest cameo ever. So yeah, he's in that. Brothers. Okay. So again, I'm sorry to do this to you, Mr. Jake, but this is another example of piggyback acting. Okay. So I just want to say this. What was his name? Tobey Maguire. There you go. Awesome actor. I know you've heard all these stories about him being difficult and I don't know, he likes to gamble or whatever. Who doesn't? But the point is, the guy's an awesome actor. Okay, not only just for Spider-Man, but for other shit. This is a perfect example of his acting abilities. Okay, so Jake Gyllenhaal was good in this, but you know, almost like again piggybacking off, you know, Mr. Toby here. Okay, because there's a scene at the end there. I don't want to give anything away where. Basically, Tobey Maguire, he's got to go through a lot of shit in this movie. So he's basically married here to Natalie Portman. He goes into the army. Some shit happens to him. Yeah, he's got to go through a lot of shit to come back. Let's just say that. Again, I don't want to give anything away, but it's pretty crazy. And at the end, he just finally, you know, loses it. Again, I don't want to give anything away. But, Jake, this, and again, I know it's just a movie, but, you know, you're supposed to be keeping an eye on your brother's wife, not, you'll find out. But the point is, you know, you can't blame him for going nuts at the end, okay? And Toby really just puts it all out there, you know, the one scene in the kitchen, it's fucking crazy. I mean, you can look up that one scene on YouTube if you want, but I advise you to watch the whole movie, get a good idea of the feel of what all these people are going through. But again, Jake's good in this movie. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. It's just, it's more about the performance of Tobey Maguire. So that's all I'm saying. So if you got a chance, check out this movie. 7.1 out of 10. Yeah, it's a pretty good rating. But yeah, again, you know, Jake in the movie, you know, come on, man. You should have known better. But I get it, guys. It's a movie. Just play along. But that's it. What are you going to do? Jamie Foxx featuring T-Pain. Blame It.
Get it better loose, get it with a goose, blame it on Patron, got you in the zone, blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the vodka, hey, blame it on the
There you go. Now, this song was huge when it came out. Probably Jamie Foxx's best hit ever. I would assume. I'm trying to think of something else that would be bigger than this. I don't think so. But yeah, in the beginning there, they had some people coming out of the car. Jake Gyllenhaal was one of them. Samuel Jackson was one of them. Ron Howard was one of them. Forrest Whitaker, that's who it was. There you go. No, did he come out of the car? No. Jamie Foxx was coming out of the car, but then Forrest Whitaker later on showed up, and I think something like that. I don't know. T-Pain was there too. I don't know. These guys were all, they're all just partying it up. That's it. You know? I don't know. Jamie Foxx, he can't, all these women. The point is, director Hype Williams, there you go, of course. So it's a bona fide hit. Plain and simple. So, of course, you know, why not? Jake Gyllenhaal, be in a video. Why not? Be in a cool song? Why not? Why not? Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Okay. Now, I've never seen this movie. I did not hear good things. But 6.6 out of 10, it's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting a lot worse of a rating. But it says here, a young fugitive prince and princess must stop a villain who unknowingly threatens to destroy the world with a special dagger that enables the magic sand inside to reverse time. Okay. All right, who you got here? Gemma Arterton, lovely woman. Ben Kingsley, Alfred Molina. I got a little cast of people. Okay, let's see how it did here, because I don't think it did that well. I think it's one of those movies that I think they expected more from it, and it didn't. And well, let's see here. Okay, so budget was $200 million. Holy fuck, really? Jesus Christ. Opening weekend, U.S. and Canada, $30 million. Ugh. Gross U.S. and Canada, 90 million and change, and then gross worldwide, 336 million. Blah, 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 blah. I'll just say this: when you make a movie for 200 million, you want to try to make at least 3 times that. You know, worst case scenario. I mean, you don't put that much in it and then go, well, you know, we made a little bit of a profit, you know. And keep in mind, a lot of times when they make these movies, they don't include, you know, advertising, which, I mean, who knows, could be another 20, 30, 40, even 50 million. I mean, depending on the production and all that shit, whatever. Yeah, so, yeah, kind of a disappointment. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so I never saw this one. I don't know. I don't know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, things happen. Who cares? You have one bad movie. Who cares? That's it. Did the check clear? You're fine. Love and other drugs. What are the other drugs? No, I don't condone that. 6.7 out of 10. Okay. Okay. Well, once again, he gets to do a movie with Anne Hathaway. It looks like he's definitely enjoying it more this one because, yeah. So this one, I think he appears to be straight in this one. So there you go. For some reason, he's covering up his mouth. I don't know, a morning breath, I guess. But yeah, in 1990s Pittsburgh. A medicine peddler starts a relationship with a young woman suffering from Parkinson's disease. Okay. I never saw it. According to the trailer, he looks like he's not only busy with Hannah here. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. It looks like a kind of a date movie there, so I don't know. Guys, do what you got to do. Source Code. I don't know this movie. I've heard of this movie. I've never watched it. 7.5 out of 10. I've heard good things. A soldier wakes up in someone else's body and discovers he's part of an experimental government program to find the bomber of a commuter train within 8 minutes. Okay. Okay, this sounds a little bit similar to Speed, maybe? I don't know. I'm just, you know, his hair's a little bit longer, though. But, okay. I'll check this one out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not, you know, opposed to seeing all Jake Gyllenhaal movies, you know. Just, but yeah, I'll check it out. Looks all right. The Shoes, Time to Dance. I don't know what this is. A serial killer played by Jake Gyllenhaal travels through the hippiest parties on a killing spree of Dalston hipsters. Gyllenhaal masters the role of unsuspecting dark-eyed psycho as he pumps iron and gums drugs, preparing for his next beautiful, fashionable victim. What the fuck is this? Is this like a group or something? Is this like I'm assuming it's like a music video maybe? I don't know. Like 7.8 out of 10. What the fuck is it? What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what this is, guys. Okay, this sounds This sounds nothing like Brokeback Mountain. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Okay, he plays the killer. Okay, well, all right. You know, I don't know, on his off time without Jamie Foxx there and not doing other drugs, he's a killer. Okay, wow. Go figure. End of Watch. He plays a character named Brian Taylor. Okay, now, yeah, this movie, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's good. It's got some very intense scenes in this movie. So basically, shot documentary style, this film follows the daily grind of two young police officers in LA who are partners and friends, and what happens when they meet criminal forces greater than themselves. First of all, anybody that has got the balls to be a cop, especially in LA, I mean, my hat goes to you. I mean, it is insane what these guys got to put up with. You know, especially in LA, I mean, it's just a fucking war zone at times. It's pretty crazy. So like I said, again, I don't want to give away a lot about this movie because like it is very, the way they shot it, very guerrilla style, you know, with the handy cam and all that. But it is good. It's a little slow in parts, but there's some scenes where it's like, oh shit, okay, yeah, this makes up for this. So Michael Pena plays his partner. Always liked him. I always thought he was great in Observer Report. Anna Kendrick, lovely woman. America Ferrera, lovely woman. Natalie Martinez, lovely woman. David Harbour. Oh, he was in this too? Really? Okay, yeah, okay. He's the dude in Stranger Things. We all know that. Congrats on losing the baby weight. I'm still working on it too. But this is a good movie. Definitely check it out. So, like I said, some scenes are really intense, and it gets pretty good. So just keep that in mind. Prisoners. Okay, 8.1 out of 10. Definitely well deserved. This is another movie. Yeah, this gets pretty intense too. I forgot about this movie for a second because I watched it when it first came out, but when Keller Dover's daughter and her friend go missing, he takes matters into his own hands as the police pursue multiple leads and the pressure mounts. Pressure mounts so much I can't even say it. First of all, I just want to say this. Obviously we all know Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. This might be the second best role he's done since then. This one, he is fucking, man, he goes nuts in this movie. Like, he just loses it. I don't know if it's because he lost the sideburns and he grows a goatee, but I mean, again, don't want to give a lot away in this movie. By the way, do not see the trailer for this movie before you see the movie, okay? The trailer gives away way too much fucking shit, okay? It's one of those trailers that gives away like 80-90% of the movie. It's fucking bullshit. That's another thing I gotta talk about one day is trailers are just, I used to watch trailers all the time, look forward to them. Now it's like, fuck it. I don't want to watch any trailers anymore. Just tell me when a movie comes out, I'll check it out. That's it. But that's a perfect example of a trailer giving away way too much shit. So just trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a big nerd. Just trust me on this one. This is a really good movie. This is worth checking out. But do not see the trailer before you see this movie. Okay, it gives away way too much shit. But Hugh Jackman again is fucking awesome in this movie. And again, I got to go back to the piggyback thing. Okay, I'm sorry, but Jake, I love you. You're a good dude. I don't know. There's a rumor out there that says I hate you, but the point is, again, he's good in this movie, but he kind of piggybacks off Hugh Jackman's really strong presence in this movie. So just saying that he's still good. Whatever, take it as it is. Blah blah blah. Viola Davis in it. Melissa Leo's in it. Maria Bello. Terrence Howard. He's in this. Really? I totally forgot. Fuck. Paul Dano, we all know him as the Riddler now. Forget it. That guy's, I'm going to be interested to see what he's going to do in the future. He did that great show with him and Benicio del Toro about the two guys escaping from prison. That was crazy too. Dylan Minette. It's good little cast. Really good, intense movie. Really good. Really good. I'm not saying it's as good as Roadhouse, but it is a really, really good movie. Definitely one of Jake's and definitely one of Hugh Jackman's better movies, for sure. Definite must see. Absolutely. Enemy. Enemy. And Okay. So, first of all, they gave this movie a 6.9 out of 10. I definitely got to say it's higher than that. This is... Whew. Okay. A man seeks out his exact look-alike after spotting him in a movie. Now, I know what you're thinking, okay? We've heard the story many times. Someone has a twin out there. We find out it's a double. Trust me when I say this movie is one of his best movies that he's done. I put off this movie for a long time. A lot of it was taped in Toronto. There's all these like spider references at the end of it. The same director that did Prisoners. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. Okay, even I didn't know that until I just literally watched the trailer going here in IMDb. So that makes perfect sense. So again, if you like Prisoners, you'll like this movie. I feel Prisoners is better. I will say that. But this movie is really good. And again, Jake gives, let's just say he gives a good double performance. A lot of it is taken in Toronto. I remember the one scene where he's on the streetcar. They're showing all the wires in the air, which represents the whole spider thing. You know, he's in a whole world whatever there. And the 504 streetcar, which to this day I still take. I think I just took it like fucking 3 days ago to go back to Broadview. But anyway, really, really good movie. And again, it's one of those, I like to say more about it, but I'd be giving too much away. Okay, so basically he just has to deal with him, having a twin out there and that whole thing. Isabella Rossellini is in it. We all remember her from Blue Velvet. We all remember how creepy that movie was, right? Okay, so keep that in mind when you watch this movie. I'm not saying it's like that movie, but it's kind of got like the same tone. So again, I really recommend this movie. This is definitely one of his better performances. And I will just say this. The ending I pretty much got. I always like to say, I did get it. But, we all do this. At the end of a movie, we'll check out reviews and what other people thought of the ending. And I can't even say any more because I'd be giving everything away. But again, it is definitely worth checking out this movie for sure. So like I said, you like Prisoners, you'll like this movie. Prisoners is still better, but this one, it does not disappoint. So like I said, I put off watching this movie for a while, so definitely check that one out for sure. Jay-Z and Beyonce Part 2 on the Run. Yes, I remember when they did this promo thing for their tour, and they did like a trailer, and of course, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're going to bring out the major players, okay? So you're going to expect some big names in like this little trailer, okay? Obviously Beyonce, Jay-Z was there. Don Cheadle they got, Guillermo Diaz, Jake Gyllenhaal, Key Dada Jones, Blake Lively, Rashida Jones, Sean Penn, Emma Rossum. Yeah, and this is just like a few minutes. Like, I don't think this wasn't even a few minutes. It was literally like, remember the old school trailers that only lasted like 20, 30 seconds? Like, but this is the star power these guys have. Jay-Z and Beyonce. This is like the ultimate royalty couple of North America. It's fucking awesome. I mean, so it's a good little trailer that they did, like to tease the tour and all that. Really cool what they did. Jake Gyllenhaal, why wouldn't you do it? Why not? Exactly. Nightcrawler. He plays a character named Louis Bloom. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I will say this, okay? A lot of times I will see Jake Gyllenhaal in a role. I'm like, whatever. A lot of times, yeah, he surprises me. This is definitely one of the biggest surprises I've ever seen from an actor that I never thought, could actually deliver a role like this. And holy shit, he knocked it out of the park with this one. Again, it's hard to hate this man now, but let me read on here. So, when Louis Bloom, a con man Desperate for work, muscles into the world of LA crime journalism. He blurs the line between observer and participant to become the star of his own story. Yeah, he lost a bit of weight for this. You can tell he's, kind of like entering, what was it, The Machinist, Christian Bale territory here. Not that thin, but, you can see it. I mean, yeah, so... I mean, he's a guy you can tell that just like stays up all night alone with his thoughts, whatever. And the whole point is he's trying to get to the story of the day before the cops do. So, he's just living out there in the streets, just not literally. I mean, he has his own little place, but, him and his buddy there, they're just, trying to get to the scene before and just, get the credit for it. And his buddy is played by Riz Ahmed, who he's been a pretty consistent actor the last couple times. I've seen him in the last of his movies there. Sound of Metal, really good. He did the series The Night Of. Sorry. IMDb's a little slow sometimes. It's okay. I'll forgive you. He was really, really good in that. If you have the chance to see that series, but he's a really good actor. Other actors that are in this movie, Rene Russo, who I've not seen before this movie in a very long time. I remember seeing her in the remake of the Thomas Crown Affair, which is actually pretty good. I mean, for a remake. That shitty movie with Robert De Niro there and Eddie Murphy. Was it Showtime or something? Oh, God. Bill Paxton, rest in peace. Yeah, he's in this too, but this is a really, really good movie, really good performance. I'm actually surprised he did not get nominated for at least a nomination for Best Actor for this. I thought it was well deserved for sure. This is probably his best role he's ever done overall. You really don't see Jake Gyllenhaal in this role. You just see this like kind of manic, deprived. Really beady-eyed motherfucker. Like even the way he like moves his head, like it's very disturbing and like just he did a great job with this. He really did. And I mean the Oscars, who cares? I mean we all know how much the Oscars and the Grammys have all these award shows have fucked up over the years. So who cares? But he gives an excellent performance in this. So yeah, I mean if you're gonna see one movie that Jake Gyllenhaal ever made, I advise you see Nightcrawler. He's excellent in this movie. How excellent will he be in Roadhouse? Who knows? But Nightcrawler is excellent. It's a great performance, great movie. Accidental Love. 4.1 out of 10. Oh, jeez. Wow. Talk about going up from down. I don't know. This, who cares? This looks like a rom-com. I don't know. Tracy Morgan, I love you. I don't know. Southpaw. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember this movie. Yeah, the fighting movie. Yeah. 7.3 out of 10. That's not bad. After a fatal incident sends him on a rampant path of destruction, a champion boxer fights to get custody of his daughter and revive his professional career. Good little movie. Nothing too crazy, 7.3 out of 10. It's not bad, Antoine Fuqua, who, we all know from Training Day. The guy's awesome. Writer, Kurt Sutter, created Sons of Anarchy. We all know him. But yeah, it's a good little movie. I like it. Nothing too over the top. I mean, it's not Rocky or nothing, but it's a good little movie. The one thing I did hear about this movie, apparently they wanted Eminem for the lead role, but he didn't want to do it. So, I don't know, stepped in Jake Gyllenhaal. So, there you go. Everest. I've never ever heard of it. What we got here? The story of New Zealand's Robert Rob Edwin Hall, who on May 10th, 1996, together with Scott Fisher, teamed up on a joint expedition to ascend Mount Everest. Okay. Well, that's, so they climbed Mount Everest. Wow, that looks pretty good, judging by the trailer. It looks all right. I don't know, I never saw this one, I gotta be honest, but I've heard a lot of people have climbed Mount Everest. I mean, that always surprises me. And then I think to myself, like, why? I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather go out and, I don't know, have some drinks with the buddies and just, whatever. But, some people want to climb a mountain. It's up to them, So, I don't know. If you want to check it out? Cool. Demolition. Never heard of this one. 7 out of 10. Okay. Successful investment banker struggles after losing his wife in a tragic car crash. With the help of a customer service rep and her young son, he starts to rebuild, beginning with the demolition of the life he once knew. All right. Starting all over. Gonna do it again. Didn't see this one. Maybe someday. Yeah, okay. So, seems like a basic little movie. Gotta get yourself together, and there you go. Inside Amy Schumer, he showed up in an episode of that. I want to say that the new Amy Schumer show that she has on, I don't know what stream, there's so many out there, who knows, but is very good. Totally forgot what it's called, but I always enjoyed her show, and I heard she's going to bring it back again for a few episodes, so that's cool. I know she got a bad rep for a while because people were accusing her of stealing jokes and shit, and I just, fuck off. I mean, I think a lot of people are just intimidated by her, because she's a strong woman and all that, and they just got to bring her down and shit, and it's fucking stupid. I mean, I saw some of those clips too, and I'm saying to myself, like, like whatever, like those jokes have been done before, and I think you're stretching the truth here, so just shut up. Let her do her thing, man. She's fucking funny. Life and Beth. That's the name of the show. I don't know why I said it twice. Life and Beth. There you go. So you got a chance, check it out. Very good show. Yeah, there you go. Why wouldn't Jake Gyllenhaal want to be a part of that? That's cool. What do we got here? God, it's hot. Nocturnal Animals. Oh, I remember this movie. Oh yeah. Okay, so this movie, this is okay, so first of all, I just want to point this out. Okay, so a lot, and I can't be the first person to ever say this. A lot of people always get Amy Adams and Isla Fisher confused for the same person. So I think it was just a matter of time before they actually ended up doing a movie together. So, and this is it. But in all honesty, this is a really good movie. Again, very intense. A wealthy art gallery owner is haunted by her ex-husband's novel, a violent thriller she interprets as a symbolic revenge tale. Okay, so yeah, definitely check this one out. I don't want to give you a lot away because it's one of those things like, like every scene gives a little, it's like you're gathering clues for a mystery and then you find out, whatever. Michael Shannon, who to this day still creeps the fuck out of me, but I love the guy. He is awesome. Boardwalk Empire, fuck, he was so good in that. He's done a lot of shit after that, but yeah, he's really good. I almost consider him, like, the way he acts, almost like a modern day Clint Eastwood. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, he just has that, like, strong, tough presence. I always said if they ever get like a narrator for Unsolved Mysteries, I mean, they should give him a call. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he got nominated for Best Supporting Actor for this. But yeah, also this guy, Aaron Taylor Johnson. I never heard of this guy before. He's really good in the movie as well. Like I said before, Amy Adams, Isla Fisher, Ellie Baumner. Some really good performances, guys. Laura Linney, who I always praise for Ozark, especially this last season. Holy shit, she's just amazing in the show. But she's great in this movie too. Michael Sheen. Yeah, really good thriller as well. So we got the chance. Check it out. Take your time. There's no rush, guys. It's, you don't need COVID for an excuse to go through all your shows, okay? You're going to go through your shows and movies, whatever you want, okay? Don't give me that. Okay, moving on. Then he did a movie called Life. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I'll be honest with you, and no disrespect, I didn't like this movie. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's got, 6.6 out of 10. It's one of those what ifs, whatever. But Yeah, I didn't like this one. Him and Ryan Reynolds team up. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. No, I wasn't feeling this one. What is it? Team of scientists and space and all that. Yeah, I wasn't feeling this one. Sorry. Um, Okja? No, Okja? OKJA. Okay. 7.3 out of 10. All right, that's not bad. This does not look like the best CGI. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like a hippopotamus mixed with a rhino, no horns, maybe. Little bit of a greyhound in there too. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. I'm pretty sure he just does the voices. Maybe I don't know because I got nothing. It looks like more like a kids movie to me. So I don't know if you want to check it out. It's on Netflix. who doesn't have Netflix? You know. Like, can you imagine back in the day, it was a Blockbuster had the chance to buy Netflix for $50 million. What a fuck up. Stronger. He plays a character named Jeff Bauman. 6.9. Sorry. Out of 10. Stronger is the inspiring real life story of Jeff Bauman, an ordinary man who captured the hearts of his city and the world to become a symbol of hope after surviving the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was fucked up, man. Yeah. Jesus, poor guy. Yeah, I did not see this one, but yeah, it's got a good little rating, but fuck, man, that was so fun. I mean, I can't imagine these people. I mean, like, all they want to do is just fucking run a marathon, and then, you know, some fucking jerk off still living with his mom at fucking 50, you know, probably must have planned the, you know, this fucking horrific shit. I mean, holy fuck, man. You know, I don't know. It's a sick world out there, man. Honestly, I mean, you know, you always got to keep your guard up, but yeah, it got a pretty decent rating, so if you want, check it out. Great Performers Horror Show. It's a video short he did. I don't know what this is. It's got the guy from, what was it, the new Dune movie. How do you pronounce this guy's name? Timothy Chalamet. Is that it? Yeah. It's probably French, right? Wasn't he the guy in the Edward Scissorhand Super Bowl commercial, the one with Winona Ryder? That was pretty good. I like that one. Tiffany Haddish, Daniel Kaluuya, Cynthia Nixon, Nicole Kidman. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I've never heard of this. The New York Times Magazine presents 10 famous performers as they create macabre scenes evoking the horror genre. Okay. All right. 6.8 out of 10. That's not bad, but, you know, it's all right. All right. Okay. Wildlife. Plays a character named Jerry Brinson. Never heard of this one either. A teenage boy must deal with his mother's complicated response after his father temporarily abandons them to take a menial and dangerous job. I don't know this one either. Carey Mulligan, who I always enjoy seeing. She's a very good actress. Very good roles. I think she was in she's in Drive and Shame. Yeah, good movies. So I never saw this one. 6.8 out of 10. That's not bad. I mean, you know, you never know. Like I said, until you watch it, who knows? The Sister Brothers. I actually, you've probably never heard of this movie. I don't blame you. I actually saw this movie in theaters one day. I think I talked about this in a podcast before about going to the movies and all that. I saw this movie. What did I watch? A Star is Born, and then the movie about Queen. There, I forgot what it was called. Shit. Anyways, so this is the first one I saw. You know, good little movie. nothing. You can tell it's pretty independent, whatever. But I will say this: anything that John C. Reilly and Joaquin Phoenix starring together, I will absolutely see. Okay, good little independent, like cowboy-ish, home on the range kind of shit movie. I liked it. I thought it was good. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing too spectacular, but I was surprised all of a sudden Jake Gyllenhaal showed up in the movie, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. So yeah, like I said, good little movie. If you got the chance, definitely check it out. And also Riz Ahmed is in this as well. Yeah. Carol Kane's in this movie. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I haven't seen her in something in a while, too. I mean, we all remember her in Scrooged. Wasn't she Laka's boyfriend in Taxi, too? I think so, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so good little movie. I liked it. Velvet Buzzsaw. Cool title. 5.7 out of 10. Not a cool rating. A satire set in the contemporary art world scene of Los Angeles, where big money artists and mega collectors pay a high price when art collides with commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, I know nothing about art, like nothing. Okay, I respect Warhol. I saw a good documentary on him on Netflix there. Apparently they're going to make a movie with him. Well, not with him because he passed away, but him and his buddy there, Basquiat. It's going to star the guy, I don't know, who's the guy in Marvel on the show there with the Olsen twin sister there. The red guy. I don't know. But I can see him putting on the wig and the glasses. But again, I don't know where I'm going with this. But the point is, I've never seen this movie, and I don't know. It's up to you guys. You guys like art? Check it out. Why not? Spider-Man: Far From Home, and he played Mysterio. Okay, so I would say out of all the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, all three of them, they're all pretty good. I mean, the first one's really good. This one, I thought it was okay. I mean, that last one was fucking awesome. That was by far the best one. I mean, holy shit. I saw it in theaters. It was just phenomenal. This one was okay. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't anything special. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal should have played Mysterio. I wasn't expecting that. Like I said, I avoid all these trailers. For the most part, I don't know who's gonna be in these movies. I just assume Samuel Jackson will have to explain something. At some point in one of these movies, and he always does. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling him as Mysterio. I'm just being honest. I don't know. I didn't see him as like a threatening guy or nothing. I just saw Jake Gyllenhaal. But I get it. Marvel calls you. You got to take that paycheck. You got to be part of that world for sure. So I completely understand, man. I get it. It's as long as you weren't Spider-Man, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. I'm still extremely worried about Roadhouse. But the point is, it was an okay movie. Like I said, out of the three, it's the weakest one. That's not to say it's a bad movie, but it's okay. And he showed up on Saturday Night Live, because why not? Guy who travels in pajamas. I don't remember that one. I guess it's more comfortable, I guess. Then he was in Spirits Untamed, where he played it's a cartoon. Okay, yeah, played a voice there. Okay, yeah, Jim Prescott. There you go. Okay, all right, it's another kids movie. Voiceover work. Why not? Easy paycheck. The Guilty. The Guilty. I don't remember this one. Demoted police officer assigned to call dispatch desk is conflicted when he receives an emergency phone call from a kidnapped woman. I think I've heard this story way too many times in movies. 6.3 out of 10. Not the best. It's on Netflix. Ambulance, plays a character named Danny Sharp. Even worse rating, 6.1 out of 10. Michael Bay movie. Oh God. Michael Bay, I love you. I'll love you forever for The Rock, but again, you killed the turtles, man. I don't know what your problem is, but anyways, yeah, I didn't see this one either. Okay, something about him is it two robbers steal an ambulance after their heist goes awry. All right, well, all right, I don't know. It's yeah. I think if they made that movie in the 80s, it'd be better, but, it is what it is. So that's his most recent movie, and he's got, holy shit, he's got a lot of shit lined up. Wow. So right now, something post-production coming out this year, sometime 2022. Strange World. Oh, it's a Disney movie, okay. The legendary Clads are a family of explorers whose difference threatens to topple their latest and most crucial mission. Okay. Look, Disney's pretty much a printing press at this point, so I don't know. I grew up on Disney movies, so, go for it. The Interpreter, what have we got here? Followed by Sergeant John, who is on his last tour of duty in Afghanistan, is teamed with local interpreter Ahmed, who risks his own life to carry an injured John across miles of grueling terrain to safety. Okay, and he's playing Sergeant John Kinley. Okay. I don't recognize anybody else in the movie. Okay. The Son, which is a TV miniseries. He's going to play a character named Sonny Lofthus. One of those. Convict escapes prison to find the truth about his father's alleged suicide and track down those involved in a major criminal conspiracy. Okay. You never know until these movies come out. I'm just saying what they're reading, guys. The Division. It's about math. No. In the future, a pandemic virus is spread via paper money on Black Friday. Almost said Monday there. Disseminating New York. A group of civilians trained to operate in catastrophic times are activated in an attempt to save who and what remains. Is this really the best timing? I mean, we're just getting out of COVID. Now we're going to have to deal with this shit too? Really? Okay. All right. You never know. Fuck. Roadhouse. Remake of the 1989 film Roadhouse about a bouncer at a rowdy bar. Fuck. Okay, director Doug Liman. Okay. Or Lehman, sorry. Okay, he directed Edge of Tomorrow. Swingers, okay. Okay, he directed Swingers. Okay. I like Swingers. That's a good one. Okay. Produced Fair Game. No, not the Cindy Crawford one, the other one. He's a producer on The Bourne Identity. Okay. Okay, let's see some of the writers here. Anthony Bagarozzi, Nick Cassavetes. Sounds familiar for some reason. I don't know why. Chuck Mondry. Nick Cassavetes. Why does that sound familiar? That sounds very familiar. Oh, this guy. Oh, this was the dude. I remember this. Okay, yeah, he became that's right. Okay, so this dude, if you remember the movie Face Off, he's his, remember Nicolas Cage's bald friend there? Yeah. That's that guy. Okay. Yeah, and he directed Alpha Dog. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I didn't mind that one. Okay. All right. Okay, so he's a tough guy. So maybe he can, okay, maybe he can help. Maybe he can, okay, all right, okay. All right, okay. Anthony Bagarosi, okay. The Nice Guys, writer, good movie. Good movie. Him and Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, good movie. Okay. We're okay. Okay, so he's got the whole like kind of, buddy comedy drama thing going there. Okay, and the other guy, Chuck Mondry, no picture of him, not a good sign. And yeah, not a lot of things I've heard of. Okay. Guys, I don't know what to tell you at this point. I mean, you feel my frustration, right? I mean, what I've been going through, like what kind of agita, I've been dealing with the last 3 days, right? I mean, please don't fuck this up. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, I'm assuming McGregor there, whatever. I just assume he's going to be the bad guy. That makes sense. That I assume he'll be the bad guy. Okay, so we can, probably put that together. Okay. Jake Gyllenhaal has, I can't even say it. A lot of these people I don't even recognize in this movie. This one guy looks very familiar. Arturo Castro. Where the fuck have I seen this guy from? He looks very familiar. Oh, he was in that series with Gordon Levitt there, the show I liked that got canceled. Okay. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying he's a new upcoming actor. Okay. I assume a lot of these people are going to be, part of the bar or just helping people. Billy Magnuson. Does that sound familiar? Billy Magnuson. Okay. He was in No Time to Die. Played Logan Ash. He's in The Big Short. Okay. Okay. So it looks like a lot of newcomers here. Okay. So they totally want to do a new cast here, whatever. Okay. I respect that. Okay. I get that. Just I don't know, man. Big shoes to fill, guys. I mean, this is. You're playing with fire here. I keep in mind, guys, what made this movie so good is that, this is before, the whole PC world and, people bitched online about fucking everything in the 80s where you can get away with shit and you could smoke in bars and, I mean, does this generation even know why they put wood chips on a floor? Like, if you tell someone that, would they have the slightest idea why? Let me tell you why they do that. Because these bars were fucking rough, okay? And all these fights would break out, shit would spill. And I'm not talking about beer and fucking margaritas. I'm talking about fucking blood. And it's going all over the place. And they don't want it to stain, so it soaks up all the blood, okay? You're welcome. All right? Now, all I'm saying is, please, for the love of fuck, be careful with this, okay? Because there's only so many things that we can get away with in today's society, okay? All these jerk-offs complaining. You can't say that anymore. You can't look like this anymore. Why does Jake Gyllenhaal have a mullet? Fuck it. Just go all out, okay? Oh, and by the way, this better be rated R. Okay, that kind of goes without saying. If this movie's not rated R, I don't want no fucking PG-13 shit. Okay, I'm gonna say it as a man. Okay, I want to see some tits. Okay, I want to see some gratuitous nudity. Okay, I want to see some violence. I want to see lots of violence, and then this fucking CG shit. Okay, I don't want to see somebody's place exploding and clearly it's like digital, none of that. Okay, all natural shit. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, guys. Okay, Roadhouse, it's a treasure to a lot of people, including me. So please, pretty please, with a cherry on top, do a good job with this fucking movie. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Then he's going to do a movie named Prophet. He's going to play John Prophet. Okay, that sounds about right. Film based on the comic book character John Prophet. Okay. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Clearly you can tell by the way I read on this podcast. I don't read period, but I definitely don't read comic books. So whatever I see on the big screen or little screen sometimes, that's it. So, all right. So looks like he's going to do his own little superhero thing. There you go. Francis and the Godfather. Okay. You better be careful with this one too, guys. You're treading on thin waters here. Young director Francis Ford Coppola faces off against producer Robert Evans during the production of The Godfather. Didn't we just see this as a TV show? Yeah, they just came out with this, The Offer, on Paramount. They did a whole thing with Miles Teller and they're doing it again already? Really? Okay, so who's Jake Gyllenhaal playing? Robert Evans. Okay, I could see that. Okay, if they're gonna say Ford Coppola, I would have lost my shit. Okay, him as Evans, I can see. Okay, that I can see. Oscar Isaac, good actor. He's gonna play Coppola. Eh? Okay, he's gonna have to gain a couple, but okay. Elizabeth Moss, Eleanor Coppola. Okay. Ellie Fanning, Ali McGraw. Okay, she's gonna play the girlfriend there. I mean, they literally just did this. I mean, okay, Barry Levinson. Okay, we all know who he is. Good director. Were they aware that they just made a TV show, or they're gonna? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll still check this out for sure. I mean, anything Godfather, I'm down. But I'm just surprised so soon. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? Combat Control. Fuck, this guy ever sleep or what? John Chapman. What we got here? American Airman John Chapman. All-American hero. G.I. Joe is there. Is left behind in a battle against the Taliban in Afghanistan after the SEAL Team 6 retreats. Okay, there we go. Do another war movie. Another war army shit? Cool, why not? Awesome. The anarchists. Sorry guys, I'm hot. Versus ISIS. Oh shit. Oh boy. Okay, we're jeez. Okay. Jake Gyllenhaal is turning into like a prophet here. A group of American activists joined forces with a Kurdish Matilia group to help defeat ISIS in Syria. There you go. I was wondering when they were going to make a movie based on them getting ISIS. I mean, shit, it took long enough. Eh? I heard about this a while ago. Like I heard at one point like Sylvester Stallone was going to make a movie based on him finding ISIS and shit. I'm like, ugh. But yeah, it's fucking awesome. Okay, so all right, Jake Gyllenhaal, I don't know. Listen, just kick their ass, will you? Snowblind. I wonder if this is about coke. No, it's not. Following a high school teenager who discovers that his family has secretly been in the witness protection program for years and that someone is now tracking them down. Uh-oh. Okay, but what do they go into witness protection for? It could be because of selling coke. I mean, either that or they moved to Alberta, but we'll see. And the last thing, which at this point is 62 credits. I mean, holy shit. Wow. Whew. Last thing is Lake Success, a TV miniseries. And he's going to play a character named Barry Cohen. Okay, so he's finally going to play a Jewish person. Okay. Lake Success centers on narcissistic, self-deluded, and hilariously divorced from the real world hedge fund manager Barry Cohen, who flees his family, his past, and the on a cross-country bus ride in search of his college girlfriend and a last chance at romantic redemption. Oh. We've all been there. The point is, guys, at the beginning of this, I guess I really didn't understand Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal, but he actually seems like a pretty cool dude. I mean, his facts there's he didn't break the law or nothing. I mean, the guy's never even got caught smoking a joint or nothing. Like I said, I live in Canada. I ain't got to worry about that shit. But the point is, he seems like a pretty clean-cut dude. I mean, if you see this guy on the street, laughing at himself while eating lunch, wearing, the whole denim Canadian tuxedo thing, just laugh with him. That's it. He seems like a pretty good guy, keeping himself busy, good citizen, In one of his movies, he's dancing in the subway for some fucking reason. Who knows? But the point is, of all this I said today, is that Mr. Gyllenhaal, don't fuck up Roadhouse. It means a lot to us. I mean, a lot. Okay? Even my dad loves this movie. We all love this movie. My mom, not so much. Me and my dad, we can still watch this movie together and have a good time. Although next time someone sees my dad, can you please tell him that the blonde woman in that movie is not actually his wife in real life? It looks similar to his wife, but I heard he got married in the late 70s or something, and at one point he was juggling like 15 women or some shit. Patrick Swayze's the fucking man. But the point is, don't fuck this up. Okay? You want to go through with it? Fine. Let's see what happens. Maybe he'll surprise all of us. Maybe he'll bulk up a bit. Maybe the opposite of Nightcrawler here. Put on a couple pounds. Show us that he can actually kick some ass. Who knows? Let's be honest with ourselves. Like I said before, with Heath Ledger, the first time we heard he was going to play the Joker, we were like, what? A fucker from A Knight's Tale? But look what happened. Exactly. So we don't know what's going to happen with this man. But we all know that Patrick Swayze kicks ass. Mr. Swayze, we miss you very much. Rest in peace. You created an awesome movie. Okay? We're going to ignore the age difference in Dirty Dancing, okay? Or at least I will. Good luck making that movie today. But the point is, they did remake it years ago. Nobody saw it? Okay. The point is that I think the age difference was closer. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe people got a weird sense of The point is, don't fuck this up. Mr. Gyllenhaal, respect Roadhouse. Remember the essence. People are going to come up to you and say, I thought you were bigger. And you just tell them, I was a Nightcrawler. I was in Donnie fucking Darko. And I'm sorry for Bubble Boy. But I am nervous. I really am, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want anybody messing with my beloved Roadhouse. But let's see what happens. And for that reason, and after everything I've said today that has proven me wrong about this man, this is why I still say I hate Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ask him to walk. Be nice. If you won't walk, walk him. But be nice. If you can't walk him, one of the others will help you, and you'll both be nice.
I wish I knew how to quit you.